All right, so today we're gonna continue with special right triangles. Okay, Monday we talked about the first right triangle, special right triangle, and that was a 45, 45, 90 degree. Today we're gonna talk about the 30, 60, 90. Okay, when I talk about the 30, 60, 90, of course, it's got a 30-degree angle, it's got a 60-degree angle, and it's got a 90-degree angle. And of course, like all right triangles, it has a leg, and a hypotenuse. All right triangles have two legs and a hypotenuse. It doesn't matter what type of triangle it is. If it's a right triangle, it has two legs and a hypotenuse. Alright, so the thing you need to know about this special right triangle is it has a special type of leg here, and it has a special type of leg here. Okay, this is called the short leg. Why is it called the short leg? Because it's shorter. Okay, and this is called the long leg. Why is it called the long leg? Because it's longer. Okay, and that's what's part of this. So you got a short leg, you got a long leg, and you got a hypotenuse. Now, I've been asked this question today. Is a long leg longer than the hypotenuse? No, it is not. The hypotenuse is always the longest side of a right triangle. Okay? Notice I said longest side. Okay? That's the longest leg. That's the shortest leg. And usually you can tell. Here, we got short leg, long leg. Short leg, long leg. Short leg, long leg. You can usually tell what side is what. But just in case, because you know mathematicians are tricky, just in case you cannot tell the difference, here is how you tell the difference without being able to see it. The short leg will always be opposite the smallest angle. So there's the 30-degree angle. The side opposite is going to be the short leg. The side opposite the 60-degree angle is going to be the long leg. And the side opposite the 90-degree angle is always the hypotenuse. Okay? All right, everybody got that? Yep. Now there's some characteristics about this that you need to know. Here's the characteristics that you need to know. First of all, the key to all this is the short leg. Okay? The hypotenuse is twice as big as the short leg. So if the short leg is equal to x, the hypotenuse is 2 times x. So if the short leg's 2, how big is the hypotenuse? 4. If the short leg's 3, how big is the hypotenuse? 6. Okay, you catch my drift. All right? The long leg is square root of 3 times the short leg. So it would be x times the square root of 3. All right? So if this is 2, this is 2 square root of 3. If this is 3, this is 3 square root of 3. If this is 10, this is 10 square root of 3. Okay, does everybody understand? All right, let's write that down. So, the hypotenuse, I'm just giving you some formulas, is equal to 2 times the short leg. Okay?
Right.
The long leg is equal to square root of 3 times the short leg. So the key to all this is the short leg, right? Well, what if I don't have the short leg? Well, I have to find the short leg. Okay? And these are the formulas to find the short leg. So this is to find in case you have the short leg. If you don't have the short leg, say I'm given the hypotenuse and I want to find the short leg. Because once you have the short leg, you can find the sides easy. if I'm given the hypotenuse and I need to find the short leg, I take the hypotenuse and I divide it by 2. Okay? If I'm given the long leg and I need to find the short leg, I take the long leg
Square root of 3.
and divide it by what?
Square root of 3.
Square root of 3. Okay? Those are your formulas that we will use today. This is not hard. This is fairly simple. Okay? Now we're going to do 3 examples. I'm going to start down here with this example down here first. Here we go. The reason I'm going to start with this example first is because why? We're given the short leg. If you got the short leg, everything else is cake. Okay? Everything else is cake. So we got the short leg. So I want to find the hypotenuse first. Now let's find the long leg first. Okay? So what do I do to the short leg to find the long leg? What do I do to the short leg to find the long leg? Well, the long leg is equal to the square root of 3 times what? Short leg. So I'm going to go square root of 3 times the short leg, which is also what? Square root of 3. And I know from my extensive study in mathematics that the square root of 3 times the square root of 3 is equal to 3. So x here is equal to 3. Okay? Piece of cake, right? Alright? If I want to find the hypotenuse, what must I do to the short leg? Hypotenuse equals 2 times the short leg, right? So what am I going to do here? I'm going to multiply 2 times the short leg, and you want to say 6, right? But remember, you can't do that. You can't multiply something inside a radical by something outside a radical. So what do? Oh my God. Well, you just write it.
Oh.
And that's my answer.
Oh, cute.
So that is it. 2 square root of 3. There's my 3 sides.
What's that? Okay.
Now my question to you is, did you have to use the Pythagorean theorem to find out the sides?
Nope.
Nope. You didn't. Okay?
Like a shortcut.
Yeah, it's kind of like a shortcut. Okay? All right, let's look at this first example. All right, let's look at example 1 here. All right. This time, I'm given the hypotenuse. What is the key to these problems? Find the short leg first, right? So, I'm given the hypotenuse, and I need to find the short leg. Hypotenuse, short leg. What am I going to do with the hypotenuse?
Divide by 2.
Divide it by 2. All right, here we go. I'm going to take 4 square root of 2, and I'm going to divide it by 2. Okay? Oh my God, that looks hard. What's 4 divided by 2?
2.
4 divided by 2 is 2, right?
Yep.
There's my answer. That's the short leg.
That's how you solve it?
Yeah, that's all you do. Okay? All right, what's y? Y is the long leg. What do I do to find the long leg?
Multiply.
Multiply the short leg by what?
Square root of 3.
Square root of 3. So I'm going to multiply 2 square root of 2 times the square root of 3. Multiply what's a radical, and leave everything else outside the radical. So I got 2
6.
square root of
6.
6. And that's my answer. And I'm done. Is that hard?
You did number 2?
Huh?
You did number 2?
Here's what I want y'all to do. I want you to see, pause the video, and see if you can do number 2 example by yourself. All right, here we go. Don't have the short leg, don't have the hypotenuse. What's the key to these problems?
Find the
Find the short leg. What are we given?
Square root of 3.
Which is what?
The long.
Long leg. So I got the long leg, I need to find the short leg. What am I gonna do to the long leg? I'm gonna divide it by what?
Square root of 3.
Ah, so I'm going to take square root of 3 divided by square root of 3, and before you get all technical and say, well, you can't have a radical in the bottom, so you must multiply the top and the bottom by the square root of 3, and that's gonna give square root of 3 divided by square root of 3 is what?
3.
1.
1.
Okay? So my short leg here is equal to 1. Okay? We found the key. There's the key. Now to find the hypotenuse, what must you do to the short leg?
No,
Multiply by what?
the long leg.
To find the hypotenuse,
Oh,
we
multiply
multiply
by
2
2.
times the short leg.
So
What's 1 times 2?
2.
2.
Yeah.
And I'm done. Now, was that hard mathematics?
My hand hurts.
That was